So let's continue some problems on boat and stream. So in this topic from this linear equations, see how to solve the questions related the topic boat and stream. Generally when you observe the stream, so if you take one boat on still water, okay, when you take for example, so when the water is not at all flowing, that means this is still water. When the water is not flowing any side, then the speed of the boat, so what are the boat is there. For example, this speed of the boat is take x kilometers per hour. Okay, then when the boat is traveling, when the water is not traveling anywhere, then the speed of the boat is x kilometers. For example, water is traveling in some downwards. Now it's downwards, the water is traveling, and one boat is on this. Now water speed is here is y kilometers per hour. Okay, water speed is y kilometers. So when the still water means when the water is no flowing, then speed of the boat is x kilometers per hour. When water is flowing, so water speed is y kilometers per hour. So when it's upward and downward, we have downstream and upstream. So downstream we should add the water speed also. So this here is downstream is, then if you want to calculate the speed of downstream, so speed downstream is, we should add x plus y because boat speed plus this water speed also we need to add. In case the boat is coming upwards, that means you have to subtract. So x minus y, this is upstream, because generally you know that whenever the downwards the speed is increase, if it's upwards only the speed will be decrease. Okay, speed upstream is we need to subtract, speed downstream is we should add. Okay, remember that. Then we know the formula is equal to speed is equal to distance by time. Okay. Using this formula and this concept, downstream is adding and upstream is subtracting. Let me explain you one problem how the question will come. Let us see here. For example, this is the question. A sailor goes 8 kilometers downstream in 40 minutes and returns back to the starting point in 1 hour. Okay. Downstream it's faster, so he reached in 40 minutes only. But to come back to the same place, it took 1 hour. That is upstream. So speed of the downstream is, means time taken is less, but to upstream is time taken is more. Then find the speed of the sailor in still water. So speed of the sailor in still water is find out, and speed of the current. So your speed of the current means the speed of that water. So how much speed they move. Okay, let's see. First of all, let the speed of the sailor in still water be x kilometers per hour. So both you can take x and y. Then first one, speed of sailor in still water. So in still water means when the water not no movement, so is speed in the boat is x kilometers per hour. Okay, then speed of the current, then is water speed. So speed of current is y kilometers per hour. So always speed of the sailor in still water only more than the current, then only we can go to upwards. Now if you observe, then speed downstream and speed upstream, then first we'll make this, then speed downstream. So as I explained, downstream means we should add this both. Okay, sailor speed in still water plus the speed of the current, that means the water speed also, that is kilometers per hour. Then similarly speed downstream. Okay, speed of downstream is over. Now speed upstream. Upstream means we should subtract x minus y kilometers per hour. Okay. Now this is the data will take now. So sailor goes 8 kilometers. So distance is 8 kilometers. So distance is never change. So one place to other place. So whatever water is flowing, so here to here is 8 kilometers. So once you take downstream, once you take upstream. So the formula, if you observe, speed is equals to distance by time. Then from this, time is equals to distance by speed. Then time is equals to distance by speed. Because they are given time here 40 minutes. That's for downstream. So 40 minutes is in hours is 40 by 60. Okay. Time is equal to distance by speed. So first case 40 minutes. If you convert into hours, divide by 60. So the time is equals to distance. Distance is same 8 kilometers. Downstream speed is x plus y. Okay. If you solve this, equation 1 will come. Then 0 0 cancel, 2 3. Do cross multiplication. You can cancel this also. 2 1 0, 2 4 0. Then 1 by 3 is equals to 4 by x plus y. Do cross multiplication. X plus y is equals to 12. Okay, let it be equation 1. Right? Now observe next one. And returns back to the starting point in 1 hour. Okay, that is means upstream speed you should take, and distance is same 8 kilometers, but time is 1 hour. Now 1 hour means that is 1 hour itself, because 40 minutes we convert into hours, so 40 by 60. But here 1 hour is equals to again same 8 by x minus y. Okay, this is for upstream. That is x minus y is equals to 8. 1 means 1 by 1, do cross multiplication. Is equation 2, right? X plus y is 12, x minus y is equals to 8. Just you will solve this both equations. Let's take equation 1 and 2. That is x plus y is 12 and x minus y is equals to 8. Just cancel this both by adding. 2x is equals to 20, then x is equals to 10. Okay, x we have taken, the speed of the sailor in still water is 10 kilometers per hour. Then x plus y is 12. Okay, 10 plus y is 12. Then y is equals to 12 minus 10. So y is equals to 2. So this is nothing but speed of the current. Hence, this is speed of the sailor in still water and the speed of the current. So 2 kilometers per hour. Right? So you can use in this way. Main thing is upstream and downstream. You should take that upstream downstream data. Then if it is downstream, we should add, and upstream is we should subtract. Right? This way, you can any problem on this concept. Okay, boat and speed, we can do like this. Let us take one more topic and we'll continue some problems now.